You can keep your cocoa beans. I want vanilla. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the vanilla FTOG community server, hanging out here at a cool place. Yeah, it's logoed here, you know, you got the colors right there. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. Yeah, I've been a little bit busy here on my base, and Torgal can't complain that I don't have walls anymore, because I've got walls. Yep, I went ahead and spent a bunch of time a while back looking at a base design. I wanted something that looked really cool, and I'm going to go with a tower because I like towers. I like making towers. And I saw a schematic for a pretty cool looking tower that I liked, but it looked like it was about 2x2 chunks in size, and I wanted to go bigger. I wanted to do 3x3. So I took that one as an inspiration and designed in single player mode this beast. Well, this is the bottom part of the beast. And let me go wander away. Kitty cat, you're on my keyboard. Go away. Let me go show off what we got here, because I've got bigger walls than just that. I've got bigger walls. Look at all these walls. Come over here to the corner. See, I've got something on my journey map. What? Oh, skeleton right there. He's coming over this way. Anyway, I went with this. This is a 63 by 63 block. Well, no, wait a second. No, it can't be 63. It is one block off of the 3x3 chunk. Scary skeleton. I have no armor on. Anyway, mainly because I wanted this to be odd instead of even. So you can see there's a center here on it. I like building odds rather than evens as far as build style is concerned. The image that the guy had, he did the sandstone, and I like the sandstone, but he used oak as his accent, which was nice. I was looking at this and thinking, you know, nether brick and sandstone are nice contrasting colors. I like the textures. I like that there's multiple textures. We've got smooth and regular sandstone there. We've got different shapes with slabs and stairs. I'm drawing a blank. Somebody was saying, hey, you could plant a chorus plant here. I went, I certainly could. So I went ahead and stuck one there on the corners, and that actually looks really, really nice. If this could be brown to match the nether brick, that would be even better, because I don't have any purples, but it still looks really cool. Anyway, the thing I was looking at was going with my design principle of same but different, or same and different, in that I'm going with sandstone. All the sandstone stuff all over the place. That's the same with differences in that sandstone, as well as I'm also going with the nether brick. That's different from the sandstone. Having, you know, all the same types of things, but with different blocks, it breaks things up, different dimensions. You know, in that the walls, they're flat here, but there's stuff sticking out, and stuff sticking out even more. That's different. It gives it some cool, good looks, and so I'm a big fan of that. And this is going to be the main floor of the building. That's going to go up above here. And again, the floors, same but different. These are slabs, mostly. No, actually, these are full blocks. I've got full blocks in places. I've got slabs in places where I was realizing, you know, I should use slabs because it's a whole lot less materials. But also, these here are upside down stairs. And so you get a smooth surface plus a sandstone surface to break up the floor in here and to make it look different. Also, if we head on downstairs, this is a little bit lower than what my floor was. My bed is right here. It was right below this piece. I couldn't sleep in it anymore because I now had a roof over it. But I went ahead, and this is going to be my basement area. I haven't done any floor designs here just because I haven't a clue as to what I'm going to be doing down here, other than fishing. I've got mending on several things, and we'll talk about that, but I wanted to do some AFK fishing and get some levels, because as you fish things, in addition to items, you also get experience, and if you have something in your offhand, like here's my Silk Touch pick with mending on it, yay, mending! When I fish things out or I get any sort of experience, it will repair that pick, and that's a fantastic thing. So, ye olde fishing ye holy. Yeah, all my stuff when I do it all has these. Anyway, so the loot from it, a bunch of different books, a bunch of different bows, a bunch of different fishing rods. I've made 2 very nice fishing rods out of this. In fact, this one is the one I did a lot of fishing with. I didn't have the lure on it, and every time I wanted to add something, yeah, like this one that had Luck of the Sea and lure, that's the only thing that had lure on it. And that was really expensive, so I just combined some others. So this one has Luck of the Sea, lure, mending, and unbreaking, and it's fantastic. Let's see what else. Oh, other loot. All this stuff, tons of fish. And I think once I'm done with my stack of steak, I will start eating raw salmon, because yum. And I'm selling saddles now, because I don't need any more. And I've just been kind of adjusting these according to the numbers that I've been getting. I went ahead and snagged 2 of those for something later. Otherwise, that would be 8. So just kind of interesting, just gathering what comes out of this. I would probably have about another row of saddles. But it's been working very, very nicely for that. And I've been enjoying my pick. Let's go downstairs. Oh, something else over here. This is a very vanilla auto furnace thing. So we've got the furnace here. This is where fuel goes in, and down from the bottom it goes into the chest. Yep, nothing here. And then this chest from the top feeds stuff in. So I was grabbing buckets of lava from downstairs, feeding that into here, and that was doing 100 items at a time, and I'd have 2 buckets, so I just kept cycling that in. And I put a whole bunch of nether brick. That tells you how much nether rack I smelted through that system, plus everything else that I've already put around here. Yeah, that's all nether rack that's been smelted down. This is partially why I did a mixture of stairs and full blocks and slabs. It makes the roof look interesting, as well as the floor up above makes it look more interesting. Like I said, no idea what I'm going to do down here, and these guys need a home probably over in that corner, a stable for them. And this over here is my mycelium farm. Mainly 2 reasons. It gives me something to do as far as placing things. Let's go outside. I think I did some already. I went ahead and claimed this chunk right here that the entrance comes out of on each of the directions. And yeah, I've got some podzol, but I don't have any mycelium. So we've got podzol, some random bits of sandstone, that's an upside down stair, there's some gravel, some coarse dirt, and the beaten path. This needs more. It's kind of an abrupt edge chunk. So it needs more. It needs some definitely work. I may extend out this wall and stairs out here. I don't know. It's work in progress. We'll see what goes on with that. So that was that. Fishing. I was showing this off, but I didn't actually explain how this works. And I tried this basic setup with iron doors, and those don't work. You've got to use the iron trapdoor at this point. So the secret is you've got this note block back there that you can just continually right-click with a fishing pole, and nothing happens. And that's the key to this. You've got the trap, the hooks here swinging across with the string, the water source. Right below there is a hopper feeding into a double chest. That's right there. Anything in here? Yep, okay, nothing else. And then I just did the sandstone around it to make it look kind of pretty. Over here, and it's hard to see, there's a repeater coming off of this block because it gets a signal when there's something detected with this the tripwire. You know, a person or the fishing rod or anything going through that sends a signal. So that powers, it goes around. Let me grab a block. just to show off what I'm doing here. Alright, let's grab a bit of sandstone so you can actually see. That would be nice. Alright, so the signal comes out and around and into this where the iron gate is up, not gate, trapdoor is up against that block, and so it opens up. So when you're standing here and you grab and you have this and you aim, and you can see I've got the hitbox of the string. If I get just below that, and I gotta be very careful, there, it went off of the string. That's where I do my aim, and it doesn't always, there, it got caught. So if you hold down the mouse button, or I program the keyboard so that the right mouse click is the letter K, and then I just wedge that key, and then I go to bed. And it works great. I've filled up my chest multiple times overnight by doing this. There, see? He just went ahead and got me a salmon. This is annoying, because the re-hooking doesn't happen perfectly. So if I left up, then click again, it works great. But if I've wedged the key, it doesn't. It just takes a while and kind of gets stuck there. But you know, that's just the way it goes. Spin, 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 spin. Up, there, that's better. Salmon, told you. All right, salmon, you can go in there. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing here. Other stuff, I've been coughing a lot, but I'm feeling much better. And this back here, this is my quick drop down to my Y11 floor. And I died once because I'd taken that water out. Because I'm an idiot. There's a lava block right underneath that. I had found over here, as I had cleaned out this area, there was a lava pool here, so I snagged some water, poured it out here, harvest off that first layer. I may come back and harvest all of this. Well, not may, I will. And I'd forgotten to put the water back. So there's a death. Great, loads of fun. This is my 3x3 chunk area here, plus the additional chunks off in those directions. You can see where I'm getting ready to sink off in that direction, and I haven't done it yet in that direction. Here's where I spiral down. Yeah. So, not really sure what I'm going to do down here. This is mainly getting resources. One of the things I am planning on doing is taking this all the way down to bedrock, and then putting a floor on top of that. And that'll be my basement in here for whatever I need to do. This, I believe, is Y16. So if this is Y11 I'm standing on, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, something like that. It's 15 or 16. And that way, that's the top level of where diamonds are going to be. I'm going to dig all the way down to bedrock, so if there are any hiding diamonds down here, I will get them all, because that's been the hardest thing to find. But, you know, that's the way it goes. Yep, another lava field over here. I've been snagging lava from over in this area. Oh, hey, gold. I'd forgotten about that gold down there. But almost out of lava, and that's technically outside my area. Yeah, this is technically outside. But over time, I will claim more, and I will have a 5x5 chunk here instead of a 3x3. So that's what I've been doing, and then we can head back up. Let's go back to top spawn, or town spawn. There we go. So that's what I've been doing here. One of the things that's been really handy on the server, we got a bunch of people here. Let's see who's on. Belzdar's on, and I don't know how else you'd pronounce it. Weave, and Smash are on the server right now. But there's been some nice community stuff going on. Particularly Belzdar did some work. So let's go to town spawn, Nask, and that will take me over to his base because he made it public. And this is the tree farm area. So if you happen to be on the server and you need to chop down some stuff, this is the place to come. You can sit there and get chorus fruits. These are a way of getting money if you need money, or these items. You can sit there and chop them down. The one thing you have to watch out for, this is the part that you have to plant. That's the coarse flower, and it's open. Oh, yeah, it just grew for us right there. Perfect. Now, if you look at these other ones, they've got a little tiny dot. It's like kind of like it's closed in. Those won't grow anymore. So this is still a growing tree. That can only be manually harvested. If you were to chop that block with your hand, it doesn't take very long, all these will break. They'll drop occasional coarse fruits, but the flower piece never drops. So you got to do that manually. Otherwise, you don't have anything to replant. So if you come over here to grab stuff, pillar up to harvest the tips off, and then break the bottom. It all collapse down and replant. And then you can enjoy your ill-gotten gains. And Belzadar doesn't mind. I've used this, you saw from all my birch fences, I've used this several times. And unfortunately, because it's grown so very close together, both times that I did this, the leaves that dropped from the trees were insufficient to finish out this plot. And I'm not exactly sure how long it is. In any case, so I just got some bone meal, hit a few more, broke the leaves specifically to refill this and get that going. And I think I stuck the rest of those over in here. Yeah, there's a few more over here. Oh, hey, more bone meal. Cool. So this is the big tree. So dark oak, easy. You can reach that from the ground. But the big tree is big. So what you want to do to get out there, if you want to plant something, is you just go ahead and raise up these trapdoors, plant down your 4 saplings, and then you want to go ahead and close all of these. And when that grows, you can either go across, close them afterwards, and spiral your way up as you chop it up, and then you chop it back down. And all the stuff that spawns, that falls off, all the leaf saplings and all that will fall into this water and will come down here and collect into this nice chest. So go ahead and feel free to use that. Or, because I suggested it, he went ahead and set up this nice little way of getting up to the top. I tend to prefer to just chew these down from the top rather than, going through and jump. Rather than spiraling up. For me, it's just easy up at the top to chop, all the way go down. Over there, you can see this lighted path, and it's not connected all the way here yet. About 600 blocks in that direction, Belzadar is currently working on an iron farm, but there is a village over there that he found and walled off and has set up villager breeding. So Mending and Silk Touch are 2 books that are very nice over there. And so if you are in the need, you can go over there and trade with the villagers and get the stuff. Standard rules, don't be a jerk. Same over here. Splash. Don't be a jerk. And here, if you fall down, that's okay. Just come through and you're out. But yeah, just don't be a jerk. Replant when you're done. Make sure that you leave it in a good state. There might be a couple mobs coming through, so be careful. This is unclaimed, and hey, mob right there. The bad things can happen. But the villagers, if you trade with a villager, you want to leave it in an unlocked state. So have enough stuff to, if you're buying a book from a villager, buy a bunch of paper or buy a bunch of emeralds with paper to make sure that you get the swirly potion effects that unlock that merchant, and he's left in a good state. So that's the standard, be nice, don't be a jerk thing on playing on a server. And it's possible that there may be a lot more available stuff like iron if the iron farm is working very nicely. Ooh, you stay over there. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to base because I'm gonna do a little work. Though they're in the end, and here we are at the end. I don't remember what day we went and killed the Ender Dragon. I don't remember. Slept since then, don't remember at all. But Smash has come up and done a fantastic job of running a very nice rail line all the way. It's about 300 some blocks, I think, from the base of that all the way over there. So let's snag a cart, and we will ride the rails. Whee! It's really funky that we're going through, and this is kind of loud. Okay, let me go ahead and turn that off while we're doing this. Sound, using sound. Blocks? No. All of it. Alright, so, anyway, it was funky that we've got slabs that we were going through. But anyway, so I love the use of granite and andesite. No, that's diorite. Using other than the standard blocks, the dismount scares me, and you know I'm fearless. Yeah, that I'm half in the block here. If there were no block right below me, I'd fall into the void, and that's not a good thing. Yep. All right, so. I'm going to go ahead and dump off some stuff right here, and I'm going to dump off my 2 nice bits here. The rest of the stuff, if that falls, I don't care. Now, I've got a plan. Nope, not going to do that. I've got a plan, and the nice thing is I'm going to shop stuff. I'm going to go ahead and get the stuff I need. Let's see, get about 2 stacks of those. Now I need some other bits. What was in my list? I'm going to be using a whole bunch of purple stuff because, you know, why not? We're going to be doing purple things. So purple glass, I think I need like 2.5 stacks. Yeah, we'll call that sufficient. And then the purple wool, colorful blocks, yeah. So light blue, purple, right there. I saw it. And I need a stack and that might be enough. Let's get a bit more. All right, so that's going to help. And let's go ahead and dump those in there too. But for right now, there's no crafting table in here. Well, fine. Let us go ahead and quickly make one because I will need that. And I was going to go ahead and make me a pick that I don't care about losing. So let's go ahead and break this down for right now. And I have a plan. I spent a little while working in single player mode to come up with an idea of what the farm should be. And we use Schematica, which is a fantastic thing. We'll turn that on right here and look up. It's going to be way up there. Is that lopsided? It kind of looks lopsided. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is lopsided. Okay, well, I may have chopped off a piece there. Anyway, I don't care. At this point, I do not care. Let's go ahead and go back out there for right now. Now, we can block Enderman spawns out here with lights. But right now, I'm just using junk blocks because I really don't care what is down here. And I will allow people to do pretty. Because what I'm really looking for at this point, yeah, and I'm holding down my crouch key as hard as I can. I don't really care what people do as far as pretty, but I do want functional, so that's what I'm here for. And so the now that I've got something I can stand on, the basic idea is that the Endermen way up there are going to come falling down into this 3x3 area. Then we're going to have some hoppers here feeding into chests, and that way we can collect ender pearls for people who want ender pearls, and then we can also get experience from these guys for those of us who want experience. And I think, yeah, I'm missing that. Let's turn it off. Yep, I missed that and that. All right, let's turn that back on. So what I need, let's go ahead. It feels weird being able to walk through those and not having rails to protect me from dying. So trap chest and regular chest and hoppers. Let's grab these guys. Alright, so regular chest, there and there, trap chest, there, and then regular chest if I stand far enough away. Alright, so then these three will face into there. I found occasionally an Enderman, because there's a rule now that you can't have more than 24 entities in a block. So if there's 24 Endermen standing right here and a 25th guy comes in, one of them starts suffocating and dying, and that way you never get too many. But I saw occasionally they got pushed over here to the side, so we're going to have some solid blocks here to stop them. If they were transparent blocks like glass, they would just hang in there until eventually you had 24 and they would eventually die. But I kept spotting pearls dropping down here on the ground because they would occasionally die in there. So this one pulls it over. The others, they all funnel into these chests, and that'll be access for people to have pearls. Anyway, that's the plan there. Now let's go ahead and we might as well start slapping down some of these items. Let's see, I need. Oh, I am missing the purple blocks there. I do not have those. So we will use cobblestone for the nonce. 1, 2. I need 4. Oh, why did I use that? 1, 2. All right. Will I get this or the hopper? Hopper got it. And likewise over here. Hop. I will replace those because I don't have any water. I can buy the concrete powder, but I don't have any water on me. I should have had some water. So I can't turn the concrete that I can buy into the powder into the concrete that I want. Anyway, you can cover the top with water to stop the Enderman from teleporting from this area, or I've got 2 layers of carpet on top of these half slabs, and that also works. It really doesn't matter which you go with, but that's the method I'm going with here is that. Now I do need to pillar up higher, so let's see. Let's go ahead and let's pull her up over here on this side. And I need my ladders. Alrighty. So this I can turn off. So I'm going to go ahead and pillar up and get up to the point because I'm going to have to enclose this area. I always like doing the processing first before the spawning areas. To me, it always makes a whole lot more sense to do it in that order, just because I don't want anything to come through and wander about and kill me, like a zombie farm or something like that. Handle all the processing down here, so if an Enderman does teleport or spawn or fall down here, they'll be encased in an area and life will be good. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get this downstairs piece done. Again, cobble, because I really don't care what I'm doing here. People can come in and make changes. There's some supplies for an enchantment room down here. I don't know where, off to a side maybe. I don't care. But that can be done. And I do like the use of the slabs and the brick and all the rest of the stuff. And so that may be worth doing. Anyway, rambling, and I will be back. And it's mostly done. Smash is down there working on the bottom. I did this kind of cool looking purple chute up here, beginnings of the platform, and Torgal is up there. He's going to be the Endermite spawning victim.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is a good thing. All right, so I'm going to put an additional slab where you are, because I think that will stop him from getting out anywhere. Yeah,
I'm not sure. Endermites are really small. I'm not sure if they might be able to get between the carpet and the slab. So I think for now I would just put a slab underneath that carpet as well.
Well, there's a string there, but Or is there? Yeah, there's a string there. Doesn't need to be a string there.
Just to make sure, because the chances of those spawning is so low. I have 16 ender pearls on me. That's it.
I'll buy
And
you
it's
more.
I just throw it right here, right?
Yeah, and you're gonna take damage. Plus, he's gonna beat you, but you can escape as soon as he spawns.
Come on. Are you sure they can spawn on the track?
Mm-hmm. I've done it multiple times in single player. And after the 4th set of ender pearls that it still doesn't work, we'll change that.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, watch your health. Do you have feather fall on your boots yet?
Yeah, feather falling 4.
Alright, so that definitely helps with the ender pearls. There you go. Now
Go
you can
get him,
out.
do you think?
Oh, he's down there. Well, he's named.
Mighty Might. I have 1 ender pearl left, so that's perfect.
Alright, well, now you need to get out of there, because I'm going to send a rail cart down there. Let's see if that will catch him.
I'm thinking that if it falls on
Nope.
top... Ooh.
Nope, it didn't. And he's just kind of sitting there. Dang it.
You want to try a boat?
You know, boat would work. He's named.
You get any wood on you?
On me? No.
Let me buy
But
some.
I'll
hold
just
on.
buy some real quick.
Nope, I'm buying it. Oh, I have wood on me. Never mind.
Well, okay. Do you have a crafting station with or crafting table with you? Oh, you do. Ooh, he hopped up. So he must not...
Okay, you want to try it with the card again?
Yeah. That got him.
All right, nice. Great, now I got a boat.
Yep. You love having a boat. Okay, so that's going to be his spot. And all the rest of these slabs here can... like...
All right, Grok, you ready?
All right.
No damage.
Ow. Might hit me.
See ya. I'm leaving. Look at me go. I'm leaving.
Yeah, that'll take a while. Yeah, that still strikes me as very weird to be able to ride the boat on the ground with no water.
Have you used one of these on ice?
I have not.
That's how I transported my villagers in my vanilla series, and it's so fast.
I saw
It's
that.
it's at least twice as fast as a rail cart. It's bananas.
It's the way to do it. I'm gonna have to do something like that to get villagers to my base.
So now all that you need to finish up there is the platform, right?
Yeah, the platform's
spawn
the only
platform?
thing. I'm gonna tear down all this stuff up here because we don't need this anymore. It was just to catch the mite, and then I'm gonna go ahead and complete the spawning platform, and then I think at the last bit I just need to break all the torches, finish the one piece. Not that anybody can see it. All right, that one piece right where my railing is, yeah, right where you're going to walk through, there's a slab of glass that's going to go right there, and then I'll just break it back down as I go down, and it should work. Down at the bottom, in fact, I will go down and show off what's going on here. They will come running in to the Endermite, and there's all sorts of stuff blocking that right now. But then they'll funnel down through the glass, and I like the idea of using solid blocks and the panes because it looks cool, and it gives them so that they're not a single block worth. And then down here at the bottom, if they land on top of the hoppers, they will die. And the hoppers will feed it into the chest behind there. And Smash is doing a fantastic job of decorating this place up. Then if we want to just kill them and get experience, then we need to put 3 half slabs on top of the hoppers. And that should do it. But I'm keeping the slabs off at this point, because any Endermen that spawn and drop down, I want them to die and just be done. So I'm going to go ahead and go up there and finish up cleaning up that little piece up there and build out the spawning platform. And hey,
I want to play around with pistons and slabs.
Are the pistons... I thought about that. I did mention the idea of having pistons here that would slide in and out. The chest should open up with the pistons above them. I was just thinking...
we can also funnel it out of those chests in a main pickup chest or something.
Yeah, but I was thinking, do we need more than 3 double chests worth of ender pearls on the server? No. I really don't think we will. And when you see the rates at which these things will come flying down, you will be amazed. And if you've got looting on your sword, then it'll be fantastically huge amounts of stuff. All right. Anyway.
I'll play around with the pistons, and I'm gonna work out an enchanting area with Smash here too.
Yeah, we've got the supplies for it. I just don't know where he wanted it to go. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut here and finish up there, and we'll start the guys flying. Torgal's down there. Oh, I looked at an Enderman. Torgal's down there, and he is knocking out the water, so we got it water coating the top rather than carpeting everything. And so many Endermen over there. But what has worked so far is as these guys appear up here, because they're teleporting from way down there any place, and they occasionally teleport up here. I'm trying real hard not to look at them. They get mad at the Endermite, they go running on over, and down they fall, and splat, they die. So looking at this, right now the way this is set up, they can see that Endermite in the cart, and they come running on over. I've got glass here just to keep them from falling over and landing down there. That would be bad. And then carpet on top. Double carpet prevent Endermen from teleporting to it. You can either use water and I use the double carpet. It works the same. Flowing water up here would not be good. And to raise it up a level, I've got a string on top of the glass, and then the carpet on top of the string. And then again, all the things... Oh, they could go right there. They could go here too. I will... these are to prevent them from actually hitting the Endermite. I do have some string. I'm going to go ahead and put a string so they can't teleport on top of the trapdoors here, because that would be bad. But yeah, it's working really, really well, and they are flying down in there. We do need to clear them out of the top. I'm trying my best not to look down there. And Torgal and Smash were thinking about an enchantment area down there for all the XP that we're getting from the Endermen. I think that would be a great idea. My main idea was to go ahead and get these guys up here. Wait a second. I had knocked some torches. Okay, that's why they're spawning. Because there were some lighted, not unlighted areas back there. Anyway, so it's working. It's working very nicely. I probably am done at this point. I do need to remove all the torches here, but I think I want to check and put something on top of that. But I'm going to remove all this stuff, clean all this up, and the last second I put a pane right here, and then break all this up and never have to come up here again. And we have all sorts of good stuff here. All sorts of good stuff. And a whole bunch of people hanging out here. We've got Belzadar, and we've... You got to tell me how to pronounce that. Torgal's up there putting up carpets. And we've got a real cool setup here where right now it's killing, but we can flip the switch, and they will go ahead and die. No, they won't die this time. They will actually survive when they fall down, which is cool. Let's go ahead and have them die for now. We've got all that will route into these chests, which is very cool. Enchanting, we're looking fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and tear down the torches up there and come back with a screaming rain of Enderman. And it's working like crazy here. Torgal decided to bring everybody to the end so we could see it going in mass production, and holy cow! It is going like gangbusters, like you can see. So it works. We've got last count was like 18 stacks of ender pearls, and I think far more because, yeah, it's going bananas here. And so that means we've got easy levels, quick repairing, enchanting, all sorts of good stuff. Yeah, and it was done with the bunch of different people in the community. Smash for the bridge out to here, and a bunch of work out here, and Torgal for doing the purple and white. Yay! and he got the chests and the enchantment table going. A bunch of people contributed stuff, like for the enchantment table, the ender chest in the background, the anvil stuff. Yes, lots of fun. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer here on the vanilla FTOG server, having a blast. So much fun. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.